Hello guys, and welcome to this video coverage of the Summer Derby 2020 of my first round match between Shawn. Yes, I would like to apologize for the original audio of this video. It's because that whereby this video is distorted after the recording. I don't have any idea why it's distorted, but so basically now Shawn is playing a forest. He went first. I'm playing a Tundra here, tapping white for a Savannah Lines. Shawn in this match is playing a green-white deck. And he's casting a Winter Orb. So he passed the turn. So I played a Mishra's Factory for my turn, or for my land drop, a Mox Sapphire. And I was gonna hit him for 2 damage with the Savannah Lions, and he takes 2. He then taps 1 land. He's draw phase. Then he passes the turn. Good thing I have that Sapphire is because that I can still attack with the Mishra, even if there's a Winter Orb out. So I went beats for 4, and I guess he took 4 for it. So I would like to say good luck to all the 256 players who played in this Summer Derby. We hit the cap of 256 according to DFB, the organizer of this event. Thank you. Give a shout out to you, sir. So the original speed of this video is fast, fast forward, and the audio is like, we sound like chipmunks, but was able to convert it to its original speed, but the audio cannot be normalized. So I'm here commentating for you guys right now. Sorry for the inconvenience. So I beat again for 4. Shawn took the damage again. So basically he's looking for a blocker here, or any solution for this Savannah Lines and Mishra's Factory that I have on my side. Then I guess he passed the turn again. So I played an Underground C. Then animated the factory again and attack for 4 again. So I guess Shawn took 4. And he conceded game 1. So we're proceeding to game 2. And we're gonna do our sideboards. So I would like to give a shout out to my friends there in New York, Charles Klein, and the whole Sisters of the Flame group. Thanks for welcoming me. To Paul De Silva, and to my friends in Old School Magic for Life. So I really don't know yet what's the theme of Shawn's deck as of the moment, but I was thinking of putting setting in a Preacher, a King Suleiman, one Disenchant, and one Plow, or additional Plow and Disenchant for this. But in the end, I decided not to put in the Preacher and the King Suleiman. So I only set it in Disenchant and the Plow, and setting out Time Twister and Brain Geyser on this. Shawn's from London, and yeah, I'm in Singapore, so basically, first batch, we have 4 opponents. So hopefully I will face my 3 other opponents soon. But the time zones, the 3 other guys are from the US, so we just need to schedule that. And I would definitely, with their permission, have a video coverage of those other 3 matches. So you guys stay tuned in this channel. Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to the New England Old School team for my playmat. And hope you guys are enjoying the old school matches, not just the Summer Derby, but old school videos that we can watch again until we grow old. Just the memories and playing all these old cards for the older sets. It's amazing. So Shawn is pile shuffling right now to randomize the deck. So the original format of this video from Whereby is WebM, which is I don't see this kind of format so often, so I just had to convert it to MP4 H.264, and me counting my sideboard to Shawn, 15 cards in there. Usually when you play in Japan before, and Japanese they will just like lay out the sideboard cards, or 15 sideboard cards in the table before starting the match. So we're just shuffling our decks right now, getting ready for game 2 for this best of 3. So I really cannot pinpoint at this moment yet what Shawn is using or what's the theme of his deck, but I'm just hoping that I would be able to get through for the win. All I saw was Winter Orb in the first game, so yeah. Hopefully I would be able to see more cards in the second game. So we're still shuffling. And thank you guys for your patience here. Alright. So hopefully guys, COVID situation there in wherever you are right now, hope everything is doing okay. So here we go, getting ready for game 2. I would like to give a shout out for Big Magic for my sleeves. Yeah, I really like their sleeves. Been using it ever since before. So we are drawing our 7 cards. So I guess Shawn is keeping his hand. So he dropped a force on his first turn. And he dropped a plateau. He mocks Ruby. And I just passed the turn. He dropped a factory. First line drop. And he's casting a Sylvan Library. Sylvan Library is a very good card in Old School because of you can see the top 3 cards or draw the top 3 cards, and if you decide to take an additional card, you must pay 4 life for each card, which is a very good card advantage. So I dropped a Underground Seer to cast a Serendipity Free to keep some damage rolling. Then it resolves and triggering the Sylvan on his upkeep or draw phase, sorry. Now he drops a Plains. Then he passes the turn. So I drew a card. I took 1 damage from the Serendib. So he cast Festival. Festival is basically an instant card from white that prevents me from attacking on my attack phase or combat step. So it can only be cast during upkeep. So I play brass for my land drop. And I passed the turn because I cannot attack with the festival. He triggered his Sylvan again on his draw phase. Now he's deciding what to do. If he has a Swords to Plowshares as of the moment, he will most likely do it on my upkeep. But I don't think so. So on my upkeep, I took one again for this random, and he cast another festival. So that means I cannot attack again on my turn. So I draw a card from my draw phase. Played a Mishra's Factory on my land drop on my turn. So 4 mana. I did a Mind Twist for 3, which Shawn has only 3 cards in hand. And he is responding to it by tapping 1 white and 1 green to cast a disenchant, targeting my Mox Ruby. So that resolves. Then he discarded 1 clouds. What's that? Spore Cloud and 1 Divine Offering. Spore Cloud or Spore Bloom is a 2 green 1 card from Fallen Empires, which basically creatures can't block but doesn't untap on their controller's next untap step, and they don't deal damage when they block. I'm not really sure about that, but I know it's that kind of. I think you can still block, but it doesn't deal any damage. Then and if creatures are tapped, they don't untap on their untap steps. Forgive me, guys, if I'm wrong on the card text. So he activated Sylvan Library. Yeah, I couldn't attack again because of the festival. So he passed the turn to me. I'm gonna take 1 from this random, and he cast a 3rd festival. So now I cannot attack again on my turn. So I played a Black Lotus here, just to keep that mana up, just in case, for protection or whatever, if there are any solutions that he can do with my creatures. So I animated Mishras. To be honest, I forgot about the the festival that I cannot attack on this turn. When I animated the Mistress Factory, he responded with a Divine Offering, which killed my factory. So I gain nothing because Mistress Factory is a 0 CMC, or it's a man land. Or, sorry, he gains nothing. So he's activating the Sylva now. After I passed him the turn, he dropped another factory. So he has 2 factories now on his side. So my upkeep, I took one again from the surrender. My draw phase. So there's no festival anymore. So I swing for 3. He took the 3. Now I don't think he still has a solution for this surrender. So tapping 1 black and 1 white, casting a demonic tutor. So the demonic tutor here, it's kind of obvious. I will search for a ancestor recall for card advantage. And I'm shuffling my library after the demonic tutor. So putting that card into my hand. So I passed him the turn. He's activating the library again. So he's animating 1 factory. He's animating 1 factory. He's going for the attack. So individual factories, 2 each. So I'm deciding what to do, if I'm gonna take the damage or basically try to kill these 2 factories. So I took 1 from the brass for blue, down to 15, and casting an ACAW in response. So drawing 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3. So I sack the Lotus here for 3 red. I cast a lightning bolt on the other factory. And another lightning bolt to the other factory. So I have 1 red floating. I basically took a burn here. So he cast a Swords to Plowshares on my Serendib, so I gain 3 life. I'll go up to 17. Sorry guys about my voice right now. So give me a second here to adjust the life total. Alright. So I dropped an emerald. Drop a plateau. Tapping 3 mana to cast another Serendib. So basically here right now, I don't have any protection. It's because that I only have 2 blue sources. So I do believe that in my hand I have 1 counter spell. But if example he swords to plowshares my Serendib, I don't have a backup for it. But I'm just hoping right now that he doesn't have a solution for this. So he passed the turn. So thank God he doesn't have a solution for it. I drew a turn and I took 1 down to 16. Played a Tundra, which is good, another blue source. So I attack with the Serendib. So I guess he took 3. He's activating the Sylvan again. I don't really have any idea what's in his hand that he can't cast. I was like hoping for an Urnham here or something. But took 1, 15, draw a face. Swinging again with a Serendib for 3. Casting a Disenchant, targeting his Sylvan Library. And that's about it. He basically conceded the game. I have 2 swords and 1 counter spell in my hand for protection. So guys, this game concludes 2-0. And I would like to thank Shawn again for the good games. Thank you, Shawn. And guys, hope you enjoyed this video coverage of the first round, or my first round here in the Summer Derby 2020. And I hope I could catch you guys again in the next one. Take care.